The popular adage I expect all of us have heard at this point, taken from somewhere unspecified in the western reaches of the vast continent of Africa, is that it takes a village to raise a child. That has always rung true for me. But over time, I've begun to think that the inverse is also true, that it takes a child to raise a village. Let me explain. When a group of people, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can look around among the other people sitting here or on Zoom, and on Zoom. When a group of people organizes themselves to give the best of who they are to the next generations, they shine. They shine. When the values that guide the group's decisions are put into practice around the core of their understandings to the benefit of all, that integrity becomes a living backbone, providing trust and courage. And that's the shine I'm talking about. Today we come to celebrate one of our own, and in so doing we will reaffirm the blessings we most want to give to this world in a couple minutes. Thinking back to my own faith formation and the learning that continues very much in my life, I've been reminded of the importance of listening to the wisdom of our elders. And one of these elders that I try to listen to is the environmental crusader David Suzuki. Now, I didn't know about Suzuki. Maybe I had heard of him, but he's a native of Canada, and when I served in Canada, he was sort of considered a demigod. He was one of those larger-than-life people. So, do you know of David Suzuki? You're probably much more educated than I am. Some of you, yes, some of you, no. It's okay. Suzuki celebrated his 90th birthday earlier this spring, and because of that, took part in several interviews. There was a big evening event, and luminaries from all over the world came to speak. And on Monday, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation aired a interview that they had with him. And I want to read you some of the things he says. I'm not going to show the clip. We've got our children here, and he uses a certain four-letter word a couple of times. So just know that what he said is a little more dramatic than what I'm going to share with you this morning. The words of David Suzuki. People say, he's saying now, oh, the young ones, they're going to make things different. They're going to improve the world. And I go, what the are you celebrating for? That shouldn't be their job. That's what mom and dad are here for. If mom and dad aren't warriors on their behalf, what the? Every parent, he continues, every parent hopes to leave their child in a better place than they were when they were young. Surely, that's what every parent wants for their children. And every parent today knows that the world our children and grandchildren are getting is not the world we knew when we were their age. Ouch. I like that. He had been talking about his own daughter and about, I'm forgetting her name, Greta Thunberg, and how, and I did this myself, it's so easy to say, oh, they're going to change the world. We can let them do that. Well, that's a cop-out, isn't it? One I've been guilty of. It's all our work to do. And leaving it to Greta and to Liana and the younger ones among us, that's the opposite of fair, my friends. That's the opposite of fair. And it doesn't mean that they're not going to do it on their own, because they will. But they have to learn how to do it from folks like us. You can disagree, Leanna. It's okay. Suzuki's point is, I think, a fair one. Are we adults acting like adults in the room when it comes to doing our share to address the world's problems? I think it would be wise for all of us to sit with that for a while. The question boils down to, at least as I see it, who are we here for, really?